Well, I think in the short term, we could be in for more headwinds. And our view is that the developments of the last couple weeks pertaining to inflation are not encouraging. Seeing CPI, PCE, PPI all start to get sticky at these levels rather than continuing that straight line that I think the markets had been extrapolating and driving the markets higher for the first few weeks. Also, when you consider the revisions to CPI that occurred for 2022, we're in a very different place than we thought we were at the end of last year. So I think the market taking some of the edge off is necessary. I think what's happening is interesting. The stronger data doesn't necessarily put away the case for a recession. I think it puts it off. And I think in that case, we're likely to see markets trade at least range bound, if not a bit lower. So being a little bit more defensive, I think, is a smart move here.
Okay. Chris, you watch the small caps closely. So after this PCE print, are small caps potentially in trouble with this idea that rates might have to go higher than some people expected and certainly stay there longer than some were hoping?
Well, certainly a day like today is painful, but I think this is where long-term investors need to, dip in, buy the things that you've been doing research on. I totally agree that inflation, is more prolonged here, and the Fed is going to have to do more work, which is going to put pressure on risk assets. But we're finding opportunities today where we're seeing companies that are having earnings. The market is not patient, and we're seeing them down 20, 30%. We see those as opportunities to buy stock when people don't want to own them. But there is caution needed. But I think it's really a stock picker's market out there. And that's where we do our job is doing diligence and buying good companies for the long term.
Sounds like we have a little bit of a bull-bear debate here. I'll call you cautiously optimistic, Chris. What would you be buying right now?
I think things that have really missed their earnings but have a story, right? That they're either in a restructuring, they're turning around. If you can look more than 6 months out, I think that there is good opportunity. Whether we're going to have a recession, a rolling recession, whatever you want to call it, there is a slowdown in front of us, and that has to happen to bring down inflation, which ultimately gets us to the end of this cycle. And then I think equities are going to do well. But I don't think you can just buy the overall indexes and hope that they just go up. You have to be out there looking at stocks. And so, we like technology. Obviously, we've always been tech investors. Semiconductors have been under pressure. We think that there will be some better times ahead to deploy capital in semis and semi-cap equipment. But we also like software. Private equity is very active in that area where they're taking them private and doing the restructuring. So those are areas that, I think investors should be doing their diligence and pick their opportunities to put money to work.